Well, hi and welcome back to my beautiful office. It is a frosty morning, beautiful blue skies. It's going to be awesome in here today. I'm just going to wander, have a bit of an adventure. Whatever pops out at me, so whether you can film it or just take a photograph of it. I'm surrounded by yellow-tailed black cockatoos. I've been trying to get photographs and a bit of footage of them as well, but they keep staying up high. Can't get them down. That means a dynamic range problem because they're black with little bits of yellow on them. Unless they're in the sun, there's no detail on them or anything. So it's got me excited, that's for sure. I'm having fun with what's going on, but I'm not getting anything neither. A little bit of footage, but they love the silver wattles because they have a lot of bugs in them. Moth larvae, so witchy grubs. And you can hear them ripping into the trees. I've got one right above me, not quite above me where it's going to shit on me. Flying around me everywhere. They're just everywhere. I've got one just there. I might be able to get a photograph of that. A little bit of sun on it. Oh, shut up. I'll see you in a minute. They are really teasing me. My flash won't work on the 7D Mark II. And it's the 7D Mark II that's causing the problem. It's not acknowledging that it's there. I've tried other flashes and stuff, so I've tried tons of stuff. I'll have to contact Canon and see what's going on. But trying to get a photograph of them has been really hard. Kookaburra sitting up there. They're just sitting down low where I'd like them, but I haven't got a flash, so I can't get a shot of them. They won't come out in the sun. They're really teasing me. Just you can see them all flying around up there. So I got a good shot of that kookaburra. Thank you. Thank you for your portrait shot. But man, they're just making it so hard. Black-tailed cockatoos. Left all my gear about 70 metres away from me now. Anyway, I'm going to go back and grab my gear, catch back up with them because the whole flock of them are up this end now. So that's how they get the grubs out of the wattle trees, but it devastates the wattle tree. We get a strong wind this week that branch will just break off. So they actually shape the trees. Yeah, it does destroy them. Eventually branches keep breaking off, and then that creates another break, and yeah, so on and so on. So trees get infested with more grubs because there's easier access, all those sort of things. But it's a natural occurrence. It's just a problem in our modern era because we've devastated all the forests. So a reserve like this is already diseased, and the balance is way out with the insects being kept on top of. The Agile Antechinus are doing their best, birds and that as well. I've got a couple of photographs. I'll keep trying, keep mucking around, but it's really hard when they're up like that. Dynamic range is a big problem. And as I was saying before about using a flash, in a forest environment, believe me, done hundreds of millions of photographs. Thought I saw someone then. Of birds and animals in a forest environment. You need a flash to give you a sellable image. Have a friend joining me. Pretty noisy at eating, eh? Noisier than the bloody yellow-tailed cockatoos. Walking the dog in the reserve, this is getting really bad. It's a reserve for a reason. You're not supposed to bring dogs in here. There you go. No, you're right, I'm not filming at the minute, I'm waiting. Well, as you can see, I'm on the track to wear the mask so we don't spread coronavirus. It's a pain in the ass. People are coming through with their dogs. They're having them off the lead. They did. Put it on when they saw me. It's just driving me nuts in here. It's getting worse and worse. More and more people coming in here because of covert. They're coming from slightly different areas, a little bit further away than they normally come to a park. They're coming in here. It's a reserve. That means you're not allowed to have dogs. There's signs everywhere. Well, one at that end and one up that end. The reason why I'm on the track is a yellow robin building a nest just in front of me. Tell me if there's someone coming, won't you? I get embarrassed talking to the camera when people are walking by. Anyway, I have a set up just there. Got my camera set up 3 meters away from where they're building the nest. A nice little silver wattle there. It's got nice flowers behind it, so I thought it was a good opportunity to get something nice. It's showing the wattle trees as well as the yellow robin building the nest on the branches there. Had a ball this morning following the yellow-tailed black cockatoos around, but yeah, they teased me. They stayed up high, so dynamic range was really bad. When they did come down, they're too far away. Teasing me like mad, just like this yellow robin is here. I've been here for a while. But anyway, while I was trying to get photographs of them, the yellow-tailed black cockatoos, I realised I've never talked about metering modes on a camera before. When I took those photographs up high, of course the sky was always going to blow out. The bird had a little bit of light on it, but not enough to make it the same as the sky's brightness. So therefore, the only way I could get the actual bird exposed right with the camera was to change it to the spot meter. So that's what I would do in a forest environment if a bird's down low, and when I'm getting the sky in, which is what we need to do all the time, keep away from the sky because it's always going to blow out. Dynamic range is far too harsh from one to the other. So if it's down low and a shaft of light comes onto it, bird's sitting on a branch, change it to spot metering so we get it perfectly exposed. Forget about the background, ignoring it completely, That's why I would go into a spot metering mode or a portal mode. Ignore the background. I just want the camera to tell me what the value of the light is on the subject itself. Now that totally changes when we get out of the forest, more into open areas. I would go for centre weighted. I'm taking a photograph of a bird, it's got even light everywhere, behind it, front of it, on it. I would use centre weighted. Gives us a little, a bit more of a value around the outer edges, but mainly it's centered. And I'd use that for a landscape shot too. So morning, sun's coming up, or at night, sun's going down. I know the sky's going to blow out because the land's not as bright, so I want it center weighted and give me the light value for the land. I'll use gradient ND filters for the sky. There you go. Quick little run over of using metering modes. I'm starting to lose the light on my subject now. I may have to pack up. The mossies are back and they're driving me nuts. Right, so I've had an awesome day today. It's been a lot of fun, but I need to bring this video to a close because I'm starving. I need to go home for my lunch. Right, so hopefully you got something out of this video, or I entertained you, whatever. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel and get more of this amazing stuff, click on my pretty little face just down here at the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Hit the little bell, you'll get notification whenever I do anything else. And if you want to go and have a look at all the other crazy stuff I've been doing over the years, click on my icon right here at the end of this video. Take it to my channel. It's over 100 videos to choose from. I talk about all things to do with photographing, filming in a forest environment. Make little comedy skits when I feel the need to. Well, they're funny to me anyway. And man, I've done just tons of stuff. Go and have a browse. There'll be something of interest to you there, I am sure. And just remember, if you don't do, you don't get. So get out there and start photographing and filming wildlife. Stay away from the coronavirus as best you possibly can. Get out into a park, sit on a bench, whatever it is. Just get out into nature, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.